You are looking live at San Jose State University, home of the Spartans 7-7, facing off against Boise State 9-4.
You see they try to go to Degenhart in the post. San Jose State doubles, wants to get the ball out of his hands.
And there is Abo, who is the best three-point shooter right now in the Mountain West. And
high ball screens, a lot of continuity ball screen action as well. Cardenas, one of the best on the West Coast in pick and rolls.
Oh, and a slam right there and an excellent feed from MJ Amy.
So he's shot the ball a better percentage from the three-point line this year than a season ago.
Anderson knocks down the pull-up. Degenhart with that post. He's got a mouse in the house again. Will they double? There's the double. Rice, a long triple, and he knocks it down.
A second time San Jose State has doubled Degenhart in their previous game.
And Rice just a 35% three-point shooter, but as Anderson gets the roll, he's a lot better than his numbers are shooting the basketball. So he's back coaching, and he's got his Spartans in a 6-6 ball game. That's a nice take to the basket there by Latrell Davis, who is
how he recruits based on the fact that San Jose State in the postseason for the
good defense there. Amy going to the basket, and MJ's got a layup.
And some guys are just wired to score, and that's by that layup there.
Oh, and then he's beat on the back door as slamming it down as Abo, as he turned his head.
Spacing leads to an easy opportunity for Abo at the rim.
Amy finds himself loose and shakes a three right down Main Street.
You go underneath the screen, get caught up on a screen. He recognizes it. He's going to elevate.
Jacks up a triple again, and Amy is hot. He's scorching right now as he smokes. Cardenas, a nice fake in transition. Amy lines up the triple.
Terrific job in transition from Cardenas to find the hot hand.
Over and over again. Degenhart, nice fake, and a beautiful left-handed finish off the glass.
The pace matches on the interior.
Rice pump fakes, decide to take the three. Oh, what a shot by Max Rice. The pump fake, thought about it, guard of the Mountain West, and that's not the only guy they lost in terms of rebounding. MJ again to the rim. They can't stop him.
A couple things have to happen in
football. His senior year at Vacaville High School. Abo wide open from three, and that is butter.
Another opportunity you see it.
He says, give me that ball. Let me work. This time they give him one-on-one coverage, and Degenhart absolutely fries the one-on-one coverage.
That's exactly why, but neither of them have the size or strength to really body him up.
Here is a long, oh my goodness, what a shot there by Gorner as the shot clock was once again winding down. And Lucas Milner, so Stanley is going to have a huge role. And MJ, Jay wetter than a canteen in the Pacific Ocean, continues to just pour it on.
Well, you read it, you flare off that, hands and feet ready on the catch, terrific outcome.
Strong move by Stanley, gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
That's where
Stanley again, eyes on the rim. Pirouette, adjusts, and wow, what a corkscrew shot by Omar Stanley. Rice with his head up, raked that in, stripped and stolen away. MJ's got it again. And Stanley challenged him, but there is no challenge too difficult that
you mentioned it a few minutes ago. He might be on track for 30. The way he's going, that's looking easy.
Stanley, oh my goodness, Omar Stanley.
On Stanley.
Amy again, over and over he goes. They can't stop him. They can only hope to contain him.
Angle in front of them, and I think that's what MJ Amy's got going right now in his head.
And Stanley is just putting the Broncos on his back right now. With a 4-point lead. That's a tough shot by Gorner. It's an air ball. But Anderson's got it now. Oh, left-hand hook. Excuse me.
Recipient of being in the right spot.
Stanley in the post again, doing more damage. They still single cover him, and it may be a good idea to change up whatever defensive game plan they might have had.
It's
on that one. Transition three by Amy. You bet. What else is new?
I mean, if there's one player you're going to find in transition.
Points and a half. Oh, look at this little zone defense here, and busting the zone up was Omar Stanley again, who had it not been for the heroics in this man's name, and I'm sure Boise State is sick of him right now. Lob for Joggin with a slam.
Terrific patience and limits his opportunities, but defensively, as a young player, he's really shown his promise.
Coach, I'm doing my job, but I got a turnover. And there he goes on the defensive end, blocking one, but that doesn't stop Abba, who's back in the game. Oh, Anderson had a look at a three, but fumbled the ball.
This is part of the game that Anderson's really starting to learn as John comes up with another block before Degenhardt cleans up the mess, but
it's Boise State again. Oh, no, nice attempt there, and somehow Degenhardt finds it. So a good idea. Degenhardt, good job staying with the play despite... Here's Cardenas. They got to get a shot off. What a nice backdoor cut, and there's Amy.
A terrific job.
What hasn't he done? Max Rice, the son of the coach. Here is Stanley once again. One-on-one. Now they show him an extra body right there. He says, I don't care. Misses it, but taps in his own miss.
Just the second effort, a quick jump after the initial miss. Impressive.
You saw that adjustment there to send a second body just to show him something else. It didn't exactly work, but that appeared to be. And the freshman Andrew Meadow comes in to spell Degenhardt. Here is Rice coming around the corner, and that is down. Boise State. Oh, a great pinpoint pass for Huber rolling to the basket. And that's what Cardenas does. That is good job by San Jose State playing disciplined defense on that Abo look. But Abo creates on his own canvas right there. Tough. He does it, he slows it down, but there goes Degenhardt, and Max Rice knew it, and Degenhardt made a great cut, and he's got it up in air.
Be a rim runner, present an opportunity. Rice, the nice find.
Boise State close again, but the Spartans once again respond. Trey Anderson, when he is about to yank and fire. Amy again, changes his mind in midair, and there's a nice finish there by John.
Shows some growth.
And that play was blown up out of the timeout. Good job by Boise State, but Spartan with the loose ball again. Anderson's got a lot of space out there. Let's see if they see it. Cardenas fires away, and there he goes.
Almost as if on cue, Cardenas makes a big...
Rice finds the open man. It's Abo. That's the guy to do it. If you're Boise State, lasers in another three. It looks like they're helping off of John, who's in no man's land. It's Amy trying to get going again, and he does. But a defensive strategy there if...
Well, you want to get the ball out of Cardenas' hands. He's such a good decision maker. And you want it out of his hands. But Stanley, he has been terrific from...
Rice has got a decent look at this one. And, he rushed a little bit, but there's Stanley on the rebound. A nice extra pass. Degenhardt lines it up, and it's good. Excellent play there by Anderson. Let's take it out of his hand. It's a 2-on-2 break. Amy back for Cardenas, and he finishes. Turnovers again plaguing Boise State. 13 turnovers. A nice backdoor pass, and man, Stanley has done a little bit of everything. Boise State weathered that early Amy storm. They find themselves down by 4, and here's an aggressive move inside. Too big to handle. Omar Stanley.
That is how you attack.
Get past this pesky 2-point deficit mark. As John, wow, expanding his range.
Encouraging that shot.
Yeah. Here's Rice, extra pass. Degenhardt again. Knocks it down. You can see that coming from a mile away. And now they're only down by 1. 88% on the year. Way better than that. Second free throw is good.
I thought about it as right. I thought he was going to let it go.
Another crossover by Stanley. Aggressive end. That's a tough foul from Huber. As Stanley put a big elbow right into the chest.
On the perimeter, Stanley's so strong.
Game is if Boise State wins the game. Just throwing that out there. Andrew Meadow, some key minutes in clutch time. Degenhardt's going to try to do it himself, and what's going to be the call? It's a toss-up, but it looks like it's going to go against the Spartans. And did I see the referee give a technical foul
That's a correct call from the official with the rules change in regards to having to be completely in front for it to be a charge.
What crowd did show up to this game?
Create some contact. Good call from the official, even though Tim Miles in this crowd.
And he does.
Expect pick and roll actions up top. If they don't get anything, the ball will come back to Amy in some type of space to allow him to create.
This is a monster possession for San Jose State. They need points. They're bottled up. Here's Amy. Going to the basket. Dumps it down for John, who's fouled.
Good foul.
That's the
power of being in these situations where they can learn from the experience and growth.
10 on the shot clock. There's another switch. Degenhart's going to have to do it himself now. Looks at the shot clock. Takes off. Pauses. And left-hand layup. No go, but a tip followed in by guess who? Omar Stanley again. And he's got his career high. Spartans unable to hold the Broncos off. Another game in which they played 80% of the game well and just can't hold on. And there's another miss by Amy, who's been called in the second half. He's been held in check.
Boise State don't need to shoot until the shot clock is wound way down. Another learning opportunity for Roddy Anderson. Went to go get the ball from Max Rice, but Max Rice has been in this situation and he's provided production multiple times over the course of his career.
This is pretty much it if they can score here. Abo into his back, a step back jack, and he very well may have been fouled, no call, but Degenhart gets the rebound. And that right there may do it as Cardenas is forced to foul. And calmly, coolly, and collecting sent from the foul line. There he goes. 9-point game now. They have to move quickly. Cardenas now. Corner wanted it. Step back. And that's an air ball. And Abo was unfortunately standing on the line. Going to go to the free throw line. Got to make all the... Here's Degenhart to inbound. And nearly runs out of time. And Rice is fouled. Oh, wait a minute. The refs say Rice stepped out of bounds before he was fouled. Stepped out of bounds. But they're going to give it to San Jose State. Here's Cardenas. They need this. Don't get it. Oh, offensive rebound by Jong. Needs to fire it out to a three. Here is Amy. Another offensive rebound by Jong, and he's fouled. The relentless pursuit and energy to the basketball. He knocked down 2 of 2 last time he was here. And not that time.
Great spacing. Come to the basketball. Be decisive. Expect foul pressure or steal pressure.
And unfortunate 2 misses there. And already with his career high, he's got a chance to add to it. And he does.
Struggled missing their last 4. So just the experience and the belief and the having been there and having success, having done it.
Miles has a timeout, chooses not to use it there. Here is Cardenas, trailer 3, and it is short. And rebound controlled by Anderson. And that is going to be the ball game. So Boise State gets their first conference win of the season. They improved to 10-4 overall. Great job hanging around there by Boise State, taking the punches thrown by MJ Amy. They corralled him in the second half. They did a better job with the turnovers. Still, Leon Rice still is not going to be happy with the overall amount of turnovers, but they did what they needed to do in that second half to win the game.
For Boise State, you open Mountain West play on the road with a win. It might not have been the prettiest game, but you love it, you take it, you move on, you advance, you get better.
So for Down, Dick Out, and the rest of our Fox Sports crew, I'm Derek Clark, signing off here from San Jose State.